How we doing, guys? So it's finished. Liverpool 2, Arsenal 2, and my word, how have we not won that? How have we not won that game? So yeah, listen, yesterday's game against Liverpool at Anfield, it's one of those games I look at and think we shouldn't have been 2-0 down in the first place. And I'm going to say it now. I do think Mikel went with the strongest team we had, I should say, because I never knew Rice was injured before I did the preview, and you can tell we missed Declan Rice massively, because in that first 20 minutes we were 2-0 down, and two of the goals came from that midfield area. You know, the likes of Ryan, Gravenberch, McAllister, Szoboszlai being able to exploit Thomas Partey and Moreno and Odegaard, and I was sitting there thinking, if Declan Rice was there, he wouldn't have allowed that to happen. And listen, we go 2-0 down, always all, and then second half we come out and look like a completely different side. Martinelli scores, gets us back into the game, and then Mikel Moreno with the second, and yeah, then we go down to 10 men. Mikel Moreno getting sent off, and I'm not going to sit there and deny it. It was a red card. It was stupid from him. It was clumsy from him. He shouldn't have done it in the first place. But listen, at the end of the day, I'll take a draw out of that, because we were 2-0 down, and if we'd have lost yesterday, I reckon second place is all but done. We got to go again Sunday, and we got to give everything. We've got to give all. I know that I was reading the extent of Rice's injury today. Actually, it doesn't look good apparently. So yeah, he could be out for the Newcastle game. Just the news I wanted to hear. I don't know about Trossard, whether he's going to be alright either. But yeah, that's another game for another preview. So yeah, I'm gutted we didn't win that game. I am really gutted we didn't win that game, and I reckon we should have. Martin Odegaard, which was probably the last kick of the game, with an absolute, all he's got to do is place the ball. He goes for fucking full power, and oh Jesus Christ. And listen, I was hearing fans saying yesterday that that's the best game he's played this season. Well, if that's Odegaard that is best, then I'm concerned. I'm really concerned, and the worrying part about it is obviously, we play Newcastle next week and whatnot, and if we lose that, it's done. And we've got to play qualifiers to get into the Champions League, which I think is a bit stupid. But that's why winning next week is important. That's why winning on Sunday is so important. And, put things right against Newcastle, and go into that Southampton game and just play a second team in that, and just give players a bit of a go. Try something new. Why not? Because last game of the season, nothing to play for then, not under pressure no more, so we could just go for it, and that's another video for another day. But yeah, I am disappointed he didn't win the game. First half I thought we were fucking dreadful. What was that first half from us, man? Second half we come out and look like a much better side. We were the better side in the second half by a million miles. First half was dominated by Liverpool, obviously. I'm not going to deny that. But second half we got ourselves back into the game, and yeah. So let's get into the player ratings. David Raya. Guy needs to stop playing the ball out from the back the way he's doing. It's scaring me, and he was the reason Mikel Moreno got sent off yesterday. And I think if we need to sign a new goalkeeper in the summer who can compete with David Raya to become number one. And I'd love Garcia from Espanyol, but yeah, that's another video for another day as well. So yeah, also with Skelly, I thought that was one of his better games. After getting torn apart in Paris by the likes of Bradley Barcola and stuff, he put things right yesterday. The main thing is he kept Mo Salah quiet, so that's always the main thing, keeping Mohamed Salah quiet, and it's not an easy thing to do either. So you've got to give him credit for it. I'll give him a 5. Kiwior, quiet, didn't have much to do, didn't do anything. 5. Saliba, I'm going to have to give him a 3. I don't think he's looked right since Gabriel's injury, if I'm quite honest with you. You know, I've not been impressed with Saliba's performances at all since Gabriel got injured. I thought he'd be the one that controls that back line and really, you know, forcefully carries that back line, but no, he wasn't, and he was quite poor yesterday, so I've got to give him a 3. Ben White, I thought he come into the side and done really well. I thought that was one of his best games this season. I feel running up and down the pitch, overlapping Saka, you know, he done really well doing that. Could have scored as well actually in the second half. I'm gonna give Ben White a 7. I thought that was his best game this season by a country mile. Hasn't played much this season, to be fair, but yeah. Thomas Partey in the midfield again you know, he's got to stop doing that. He's got to up his game, especially if he's to stay and sign a new contract. So yeah, I'll give him a 4. Pretty poor. Just in front of him, Mikel Merino, of course, got us a goal. Got himself a goal as well. Good goal. But then we're stupid with the red card, so for that I'm going to have to give him a 3. If he didn't do that, he'd get 6, but I'm going to have to give him a 3 because of the red card. It's stupid. There's no need for it. It is a red card. Martinelli on the left, I thought he was our best player. I thought he was... No, Martinelli at his best once again. It's good to see. I'll give him an 8. Odegaard, I thought wasn't great, but 4. Saka, missed a chance. Done it in Paris as well. Got to work on his finishing a bit. Hard. So yeah, I like, subscribe, and I'll see you lot soon. I'm out of here. Peace.